Nutrition is a science, it is not an opinion. And that's one thing that you can be assured of when you are working with somebody that is a registered dietitian, that all our recommendations are going to be evidence-based. So you are correct. There are a lot of different fad diets and dietary recommendations that are out there. At the end of the day, we need to be mindful of calories in versus calories out, especially when it comes to weight management. And the three macronutrients that are going to provide your body with energy and calories are carbohydrates, protein, and fat. We need all of those in our diet to have optimal health. Carbs aren't the enemy. Fat isn't the enemy, and we definitely need protein. There definitely, when it comes to nutrition recommendations, there isn't a one size fits all. I like to say that we're all N equals 1. We're all individual and we're all science experiments upon ourselves. And so that's the benefit of working with someone that is a registered dietitian, because they will be able to provide you with individualized recommendations that is going to take into account not just your health and the medical conditions that you're currently living with, but also lifestyle factors and other variables.
Is there a particular type of eating, a particular style of eating that you are favoring?
I think that word diet has gotten such a negative connotation, but diet just really means what we're eating in the course of a day. But unfortunately, with a lot of the nutrition noise and confusion and diet culture, people have gotten confused. When it comes to dietary patterns, there are a few that are very evidence-based and there's good research behind them. The one that I like is the Mediterranean diet guidelines, and really looking at the European way of eating versus the American way of eating, or the Western way of eating, and really looking at enjoyment of food, and then the social aspect of eating as well.
What are you seeing in our younger population on island?
Unfortunately, we are seeing type 2 diabetes and high blood pressure and elevated cholesterol with younger children. And that seems to be a global trend. So I think we definitely need to start focusing more on prevention. I don't think that it's ever too early to start talking about prevention. As a cardiologist from overseas said, when he was asked, when should we start talking about prevention, his recommendation is from cradle to grave, from dawn to dusk. So I think that we definitely, especially here in Bermuda, need to start putting more of an emphasis on prevention. I'm glad to see that as part of the health strategic plan, to really start getting that point across.